How did you get the name Flight?
Shit. Yo, what's up, YouTube? We here with another video. Inspirational Chick-Fil-A mashup with FlightReacts with Kenny Chao on his main channel, featuring FlightReacts. Not really much of doing all the talking, but let's get into this motherfucking video. Let's get it.
Hey, like, where'd that come from?
That straight come from like 10th grade, bro. I mean, I had about like 7 nicknames growing up, but that was the main one because I just came to school high and stuff. People would just be like, bro, you always catching flights before class. I'm trying to be like you. And then it started, I played Xbox 360 online in the days. That was like always my gamer tag. So I just made that my brand and stuff. It was just, it's no brainer.
I did not, okay, Cash Flight, I can see that. Bow. What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy, Kenny Chao. We back, ladies and gentlemen, with a brand new video, man. If you're new, go ahead, you know.
Kenny, what the fuck is this edit, bro? What is this, 2016, nigga? Are you serious? Sneaky link. Come on, nigga. Oh, my God, nigga. This is the beginning of the video. I damn near dislike this whole.
Dude, click that subscribe button right now. You guys already know.
What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up. It's June.
We do this every June,
Inside voices, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think we've done Chick-Fil-A. What? It's like,
bro, we're like 3 or 3, bro.
Yeah, this is like every year, bro. Pray, man. Pray for food. Look, we do this every year. Y'all love it every year. We just did a one-on-one. Be sure to watch that when it drops.
Antioxidants in your blood, bitch.
And man, it's just honestly, it's like a catch-up, bro. Like I haven't seen. I feel like I don't see you until June. It's so funny. Bro. Like, do you just pop out like June? That's like your month to really.
No, not really. I mean, I'll be really doing the thing. I mean, I feel like when it comes to like basketball, it's like, you know, that's the thing when it, you know.
Yeah.
It connects on.
Flight really just be in the crib getting the bag, bro. Just making videos, smoking, hanging with the stream. He's a fucking, this shit is inspirational.
For you, you know, me linking and stuff with you.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Well, here we are again, man. I just dropped it on IG. Y'all been dropping a lot of questions. We got Chick-Fil-A, got a salad. What'd you get? You got nuggets.
Man, I got me some 12-count nugget with a medium fry. Can't go wrong with it, man.
Okay. Would you say Chick-Fil-A is your favorite?
Go-to, bro, no sauce. I'm about to say, bro, y'all don't do me wrong.
Nah, he got some sauce.
Bro, unfortunately, yeah, it's my fave, bro.
What's your go-to sauce?
Chick-fil-A, honey mustard, Polly, in those order.
Okay. Well, bro, what's new, bro? Talk to me, man. What was
all right, let's get to this
what was the recap of from June 2024 to the end of the year and going into now? What's new? What's the vibe?
Shit, new strains out, really successful. First 2 weeks sold out. The cart sold out actually in 6 days. The actual strain sold out 2 weeks. We got a new harvest and stuff, so everything will be restocked about a month. The thing with that is that it sucks about is that anytime, even if it's like, let's say, because the last strain obviously was approved and everything, was licensed and stuff, it's like you got to go through that process again. You know what I'm saying? Even with the new harvest, they got to retest it, you know what I'm saying? Get the license again, you know, make sure things like the terps and stuff is good and there's no pesticides and stuff like that. And it's a little process, but yeah, I'd be like, that's the weed industry for you, bro.
And how long does that take?
Bro, honestly, they tell you it can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months. 2 weeks, 2 weeks to 6 months.
So how long were you in it the first time? Like how many months were you in it?
Are you talking about like the first strain?
The first one, yeah.
So the first one, I don't know if you remember, I was trying to drop that 2022.
Yeah, I remember that. Was it with cookies or something? I remember you told me
it was something along those lines. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a little, you know, collab type ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, long story short, it failed. 2022, we just didn't get the license for it. It didn't get approved. And then we picked up right back on it again in 23, and then, you know, started with a different strain, and then shit, it just approved. And then the late of 2023, then when it, you know, we dropped the first strain. And then, you know, we got success on that, and we moved on to the second one. So, it's a blessing, man.
Damn. So what, it took like about a year and a half?
Yeah,
almost?
Yeah, that's fair. I say a year and a half.
Damn, like you a business.
The thing is, bro, it's like, I really took shortcuts, because for a lot of people, it usually genuinely takes longer.
Oh,
and
okay.
they don't get as, you know, a kind, you know, welcome in the doors usually, you know?
Yeah.
They just...
I ain't gonna lie, bro, you run into some of these shots out of bit.
This nigga is a celebrity. Flight is literally a fucking weed mogul, whatever the fuck is he. And he's posted up in Cali. I mean, fucking Florida.
I everywhere I go, bro. It's, yo, we're the Duck Pack. We're the Duck Pack. Like,
yeah.
And it's such a clever name. Like, it's like, that dub pack, like, bro. Even I was at Catalina Island with this dude Cash, man. I didn't even know they fucking smoke like that at the island. Where the dub pack? Let me get some of that. I'm like,
that's crazy.
Nah,
as hell,
for
bro.
everywhere, bro. Like, when I was in the Philippines, bro, they asking for it. Like,
wow, that's
They
crazy.
got
That's
legal weed in the
international,
Philippines,
dog.
don't they?
See, that's why like people
Legal
don't even
ziti?
know, and it's like
Ziti?
I be really on the
Big
like
ziti. They
the
need to
entire
make a Zop
strain
back
team.
nigga,
Like I
big
be
ziti.
on their ass every day, bro. Like I
Yeah.
be texting these dudes like, hey, like why isn't this and that fixed? Like why can you know what I'm saying? We need to keep pushing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you know, because I see you know what I'm saying the influence of it. So
Real
just know
businessman,
that
bro.
if there's something that's delayed, for example, like the site. We've been trying to get it fixed, bro. I've been on their ass every day. Like they think that I have, you know, responsibility for like, you know, making the site. Cause if long story short, the site can be a little bit better, you know, say a lot more
Right.
professional looking and stuff. And
Yeah.
you know, it be getting irritating sometimes when it's just like, okay, it's not done, but this is the reason why. It's stuff behind it.
Flight isn't stupid, bro. I know he's like the butt end of the joke of basketball, but Flight is one of the smartest niggas who ever came out of this fucking YouTube spectrum to make shit happen. Him, Cash Nasty, so all the OGs, them niggas was smart. They made it out the dirt. DDG even. These niggas made it out the gutter of YouTube. It wasn't no TikTok. It was Vine, but they wasn't on Vine to have their career blow up like that. The OGs just made it out. All respect. Even,
But
man,
nah, but everything, bro.
It's a
You
two
know,
hype
I'm
shit,
on them
bro.
about it, bro. Like, you got to. Like, if you really want something in life, you gotta like, you can't half-ass anything. So.
Yeah,
Hey
I'm
man,
a
you
good seller right
hiring
now.
anybody, bro? You looking for any members to flyers or websites or anything, man? Like,
Yeah, I can be in talks.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right, bro. Hey,
Hell yeah, Flight.
y'all good graphic designer, website designers? Hit up my boy Flight. Hold on, let's get a thumbnail real quick, Flight.
Yeah.
You can do it in the video. All right, this is the thumbnail, y'all. Y'all gonna see it live.
Okay. Bro, the thumbnail shit is so funny, bro. I love. Why am I so geeked over a thumbnail, bro? I need to chill.
Perfect.
That was
Alright.
hilarious, bro.
You can do it in the video. All right, this is
I
the
gotta
thumbnail,
start
y'all. Y'all
doing
gonna see
like
it
fucking
live.
thumbnails in my video. Okay, I'm done trolling, bro. I'm having too much fun. Geek,
All right.
not geeking like.
I posted some questions. Let's see what y'all talking about, man. Oh, actually, before we even get into that, how's life, bro? What else? Everything else?
Great, bro.
Family, kids, everything been good?
Yeah, everything great, bro. I just you know, with me, I already told you this before. I'm never a satisfied person, so
Hell yeah.
I can reach some type of success tomorrow. And I'm not gonna be satisfied within 24 hours. So I'm always trying to like, you know, get to the next level with anything. Whether if it's you know, YouTube streaming, music, weed strand, merch stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, even business knowledge. You know, I'm always trying to like seek that new level and seek that
He's
new
a real
improvement. You know,
businessman. He
Like,
got
I'm
10
just never
million at
satisfied.
least. In pocket.
How do you sustain that
He
drive?
make, bro,
Like,
these niggas just make money on the phone, bro. They can look at their bank and just, oh, there's another 500. Oh, damn. 3 racks. Oh, made 20K. Wow.
how do you
Damn.
daily? You know what I'm saying? Because that could get draining.
To be honest, bro, just shit coming from nothing, bro. Like when I started this stuff, I really had no plan B. I mean, at most, I did say I would be a barber, but let's be realistic. Like, how many barbers really make it like that?
Yeah.
You know, to
Many.
a point where they're living, you know, living comfortably, you know,
Yeah.
doing what they want or whatever. So it's like, no, not really having a
Damn, this
plan B.
inspirational.
It's a scary thing to say,
I'm a,
but I feel like with anything you want to accomplish in life, you can't have a plan B because you're gonna be settling. I feel like you're gonna be wanting to like, oh, like I don't gotta go as hard because I still got
Facts.
this fallback plan. You know, you start overthinking and start
Oh
getting in
my-
your head. You
he's-
start making
yeah.
excuses and
Yeah.
shit like that. Like,
bro, Kenny, talk
that
something so I can
shit
glaze
simple
you
as
too,
that,
bro.
And then on top of that, you know, I got kids and stuff, so it's like
Yeah.
you gotta also prepare them for their, you know, for their upbringing and
Yeah.
generational wealth. or whatever.
Crazy. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna make it too.
That's
I ain't
lit,
talking about
bro.
the kid
I
for
mean,
kids and
yeah,
shit.
it's
but
tough,
like,
man.
you know,
Especially when you get older, bro. I feel like it just your time gets limited. Like your body starts aching over random shit, especially hooping. Oh my gosh, man! Like, dog, I'll go hoop. I used to be able to go hoop all the time when I was like in my 20s. and I would wake up fine. Now if I go hoop for like 2 hours, bro, I'll wake up, my back starts hurting, my leg, hammy starts
30?
getting sore.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't felt that yet. The only thing I feel is like, if I take hard falls. When I was in like, especially, bro, middle school, high school days, bro, where I used to attack the paint relentlessly. I'm talking about fall to the ground 7, 10 times, like, you know, and just get right back up. But if I do that now, I'm gonna feel it for like 2-3 days. Like cold showers, gotta take that, you know.
You just hurt your hamstring, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I'm playing on a hurt hamstring. It's actually grade 1 calf strain, doctor said.
Like actually?
Yeah, no, actually, I went to doctors for it. They literally recommended that I stay off of it for 1 to 3 weeks, but I'm not doing that. It's June. It's basketball culture month, you know, so it's all or nothing.
Hey man, flight's risking it. Y'all gotta like the video.
Literally, my leg falls
bro, it's
apart,
inspirational.
so
I ain't gonna lie.
Pause, you know?
I ain't really think about it, but this nigga's
all the videos
inspirational
and
as
watching,
fuck.
man. Flight's playing through a grade 1 calf strain.
You wasn't
All right,
camping.
Peyton Hoya, as for Flight, since having kids, does it affect your YouTube and basketball?
I would say
Nah, not really. It's just more of I wouldn't even say it affects it. It's just like in terms of stuff outside of it, it just affects in a good way though, like the decisions you make. Nowadays, of like, let's say like hypothetically somebody pisses me off, instead of just thinking, oh, let me see how I can you know, retaliate this and that, you start taking a couple more breaths, you know what I'm saying? You might go hit a blunt or something like that, rethink your decisions, then come back, gather your thoughts and be like, hey, you're tripping, you got kids to look out for, like, you know,
that's a serious one.
that's more of it. But nah, when it comes to like shit, anything working wise, if anything, it just makes you push harder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just gives you that extra little boost.
Yeah. I mean, that argument thing don't even come with just kids, y'all. That's like age, bro. I swear. Like, now that I'm older, I don't even get into arguments unless it's necessary.
Don't get it twisted now. You do some stupid shit. No, niggas are still gonna, you know, defend themselves and still snap back, but you're gonna have to take it a little more like, you know, extra. This ain't 2017 and 2018. You know, so.
Bro. Like, I rarely get in like, it gotta be some out of pocket, bro. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was in the Philippines, right, bro? And I didn't even thinking about this at the time, but I was kind of lit. And this one American dude, he grabs my head, right? Okay, I know it happened so fast, bro. And after it happened, I thought about it. I was like, damn, like, why didn't I say nothing? But it just, I don't have that anger in me no more. But he grabs my head, he looks at my braids, and he's like examining it. But the way he was doing it was a little strange. Like, he was like this, and I was just like,
bro, I'm not.
He did it for like 3. Bro,
that sounds crazy.
No, it was crazy, but in real time, I was just like, he's looking. I know he's looking at my braids because he's probably like, oh, Asian with braids. He's never seen it before. But at the same time,
touch another grown man,
bro. And after it happened, I was like, I really let that shit happen. Like, but I couldn't even retaliate in time.
You took the W though for sure, because like, bro, you in the Philippines, you know the laws are different in the U.S.
No, for sure, bro. And like, he's like, oh, those are nice braids. But I was like, bro, you could have said that without like grabbing my head, though.
That,
you know
that sounds crazy.
Nah, and he was like touching it and shit. I was just like, yeah, I let that slide. But I mean, I guess it's just the age, bro. I wasn't really like pressed on him. But now that I think back at it, right after, I was like,
what the fuck did I do?
Man, I should not have let that happen. But I didn't really want to cause a commotion because he was like 7 deep. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
if I
had
done something, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Plus, we're in the Philippines, so didn't want to go to the Philippines jail. But
would have murdered you, boy.
Ooh, this is a good question from my boy Rise Sports from the Philippines. Actually, when did you first fell in love with basketball and content creation? That's a good one.
Fell in love with basketball was when my uncle introduced it to me in like 2005. Carmelo Anthony in the Nuggets, watching it on TV. So I seen that. I seen the like, bro, just the aura and shit of it, just the
basketball,
the competitiveness of it.
I don't want to be nothing.
I say that's the time when I fell in love with basketball. Content creation, probably like right after I got my like season-ending basketball injury in 9th grade.
What injury?
So I had a high ankle sprain.
Oh, okay.
It was like our 5th game of the season. We was playing against a school called Seminole Ridge in Palm Beach. And I was going on a fast break. Went up for the left-hand layup, came down on somebody's ankle. High ankle sprain right off the bat. I wasn't able to walk for 3 months, right? I had to wear an ankle brace for the remaining months after that. It was the worst injury I ever had still to this day.
Did it break?
So literally, the doctor said I had the worst of worst sprains. So basically, they hinted that, oh, you were better off just tearing or breaking your ankle, because what happened is that with the high ankle sprain, the ligament in the tissue was partially kind of torn, but not torn enough where it didn't need surgery, but basically where you can just, you know, let it heal and let it do its thing naturally and stuff.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. So that was like a 6-month recovery process and shit. So like, I was just at home. It was just watching. I discovered YouTube for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, I seen Chris Smooth and shit. I seen he was posting, and at first I didn't think, oh, he's just like posting just for the fun of it. I didn't think he was making money. And then like, it was like the middle of 10th grade year, he posted his house tour. Bro had like 6, 8, 10 bedroom house. And I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. So yeah, I seen that shit straight up.
Bro, we gotta go hard.
Fell in love with it.
I fall in love with it, man.
Do you remember your first video?
Yeah. Oh,
I was wondering what his first video
technically
was.
the first ever video was, I had an old account that I didn't do no commentaries on. I would just, 2K used to have this feature where you can upload clips to like the internet. They had like a 2K, like, I don't know if they still got it, they may or may not. They had a 2K website where you can just upload like 30-second or a minute clips. So I used to would basically upload those clips on that account, and then I would make like 2K like mini montages, or I'll just upload like a full.
I say this is a nice change of pace, bro. Like, I always like, none of the weird shit. Like, you know, nigga be like, oh yeah, like, And I always wondered this nigga's backstory, like, where, like, more in depth, of course, from his own words, not from that Jimmy McFallon ass nigga, bro, with the interview or whatever the fuck he did trying to get information out of flight. It's only so much you can get when it's not from the source, you know?
Or a shot or a 360 dunk, because those back in the day on YouTube, they would crack like 250,000, 500,000 views easy. Yeah. So I had an old YouTube account called Mr. Big Boy 305. I didn't probably upload.
Mr. What?
I know. Mr. Big Boy 305. I tried to call it 561 because that's my area code where I'm from, but it was taken. So I chose the area code that was closer, 305, which is Miami.
Yeah.
And no, I had like probably 3 or 4 uploads, no commentaries and stuff. That was like technically my first ever YouTube video uploaded, but you know, I didn't actually pursue it because I'm still in, you know, high school. I didn't have no money for the equipment and stuff. So it didn't until I got out of high school, you know, Not Your Average Flight, that's my first channel.
Oh, that was your first ever channel?
Yeah.
The reaction channel?
So, I mean, FlightReacts was the original reaction channel. Not Your Average Flight was just like gaming, story times.
Oh.
And then I just basically combined both of them nowadays.
Okay.
So Not Your Average Flight was the first one. My first ever video was a My Team video. No face cam, no commentary, nothing.
Damn.
It's still up there.
I did not know that was your first channel. I thought that was your second channel.
No.
Okay.
So it's funny because like, originally Not Your Average Flight was supposed to be the main.
Yeah.
And it took me like 2 years to get to like 50,000.
Yeah.
And then like, FlightReacts came about like when I first moved out of my people's crib, like 2015. Because I was just gonna use FlightReacts channel as just like, oh, let me just use this channel as just extra income and stuff like that. First time moving out. FlightReacts blew up in 6 months and 1 million subscribers. Mind you, the Not Your Average Flight took 2 years to hit 50K. And so I just made FlightReacts the main channel, and the Not Your Average Flight's the second channel still to this day and stuff.
You got 1 mil in 6 months?
6 months. It probably was really 5, but I say 6 months.
Bro, and back then, that's like...
Exactly. No, niggas was hating. They was just like, oh,
like,
he's buying your subs, he's buying your stuff. It was the funniest thing because I'm just like, bro, like, I don't even know how to do any of that. I'm just sitting up there waking up, you know, getting stoned and just, you know, dropping 3 to 5 reactions a day, and the shit is just...
Oh, so you was doing reactions on the FlightReacts channel
FlightReacts was the original spam reaction channel.
Okay.
Then it gradually turned into like the, you know, a more, you know,
that's
evolved.
Great, bro. 1 million in 6 months back then is like, I don't think y'all understand. Because 1 million right now in 6 months through shorts, you can get it easy. I've seen people do it, but 1 million in 6 months back then, bro, like, that's like 10 million right now off shorts or something like that.
Not fast.
Like, cause y'all, this generation is so messed up with like subscribers and following because y'all can get it so easy now. It's actually crazy to watch.
I just think it's too easy. Not enough fucking like originality no more, bro. It's all rewashed ass content. Flip farming, gay shit. Like, I mean, it's cool, but like, bro, it's no nigga with like being themselves on camera, and I'm the nigga who's gonna bring this shit back. Like, I don't need shorts. I don't post shorts. I won't post no shorts. Posting full videos, full reactions. That's me, and people gonna fuck with it one day. I'm telling you. Watch me. Gonna take a grind, but watch me. Watch how I post this shit every day when I get a chance, bro.
Especially on YouTube through shorts. Like, I seen dudes get 1 million in 3 months through shorts.
That's crazy.
Like, you never seen that?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even be tapped into the YouTube shorts like that.
Bro, dudes, you'll see a random dude with 1 million now, bro. Like, I seen a random homie, I was talking to him at the gym. He's like, oh, I got 1 million on YouTube. I'm like, what? I was like, what do you do? He's like, oh, I just upload shorts every day. I'm like, that's
wild.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Like,
it's respect.
I mean, it's a hustle.
Get it how you get it.
I f that, bro. Before I get into my next question, bro, I need your opinion on this since you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
How do you see the shift in Twitch and how, like, what future do you see in it? Because the way it's moving right now, bro, the way it went from, like, desktop to some IRL to, like, you got the 30K backpacks now, like, IRL. Like, how do you see it shifting, and what future do you think it holds?
I think Twitch and YouTube is gonna always be big, but I mean, you know, obviously it gets to a certain point where it gets oversaturated.
Yeah.
I think Twitch is still gonna always have like a crazy impact, but I think in maybe like a year or two, it may get oversaturated, especially with like GTA 6 dropping. I feel like when GTA 6 drop, everybody in the world gonna start trying to stream, and it's gonna kind of like shift the algorithm back to just the normal what it was before everything started to get more like mainstream.
You know what? That makes a good deal of sense. Everything gets pretty oversaturated. It's like a lot of fake ass content right now, bro. A lot of superficial shit, a lot of clips, you know? People don't like clips, bro. Like, you gotta, I want to get out the mud, you feel me? Like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. But it's still gonna be popping, and like Twitch and YouTube is a new TV.
Right.
You know, so like literally like there's people that tell me they don't even like have a subscription to cable services and stuff like that. They just watch it on YouTube or Twitch or et cetera or whatever, TikTok and stuff. So I definitely see it doing that way. The only thing is just they gotta make sure, because you know with Twitch, I think they got like Amazon, they're sponsored by Google or something like that, I believe. So as long as they don't change like that and have some other company take it over, and also they don't start coming in with some different whack ass rules, then they'll be straight for a long time. But let them come in. That's the only thing that I'd be afraid about, is that like, because you know YouTube did that in like 2017. They came with the ad apocalypse era and stuff like that. You know, we haven't, like, they say Twitch did that, but I don't, for me, I see a difference honestly with Twitch. But like, you never know. There can always be like a shift where like, oh, advertisers will be like, we're gonna have to start cracking down and be more strict on what we place and stuff like that. So you know, as long as they don't go around that ballpark, then I think
30-second ads, back off the ads.
Yeah, ain't going nowhere.
Okay, I see. That I think the Twitch world is just crazy now, because dudes is just like, I tell you, I saw a FaZe stream. They were in a jet, bro. Yeah. Like, how are they streaming in the air like that?
Yeah, that's the stream book bag, bro.
I'm trying to tell you. It's crazy. Like, that blew my mind, bro, because it's like, all right, you can record a YouTube video through a plane, but a live stream on a jet?
DDG. Already said that.
That's next level.
Like, that is next level. Y'all gonna start a live stream. I was telling Flight, y'all gonna start.
Somebody need to do a
skydiving live stream,
No, not
bro.
even, I was gonna say like space. Live stream outer space, that's gonna be like 1 million views.
Bro.
I'm too outer space.
You think that's possible?
Except for Venus. I'll do whatever. But, no,
wait, why?
It's for surely possible.
Why would you only go to Venus?
Well, I got property on Venus, you know,
Oh,
so
you do?
I got to, you know.
All right.
You
the only one out there? Okay. Shit. You got that back in the day?
Yeah, like 2020, in the 2021 type shit, you know?
Okay. Yeah, y'all live stream on a jet, bro. Like, whoever live stream on a space like Flight said first, y'all might get 1 million followers on Twitch in one day or something, bro. Cause is that even possible? You think that backpack could really do that?
It's like, it gotta be somewhat possible, because like, if you think about it, the people that go to outer space, don't they, like, okay, so like the people that are at the, let's say the NASA or
I
what.
wonder if we finna spit here or not, because this shit's about to make some sense or no sense at all. So let's see.
Whatever, and they're sitting there coordinating and telling them like, make sure you fly these coordinates. Like, they gotta get the signal some way. So I feel like if, you know, obviously with outer space, they can only go a certain parameter or whatever. They can't just like drift off into Jupiter because the gravity or whatever is gonna pull them, this and that. They only, you know, if you notice, they only go from the Earth and then to the moon. I feel like they got like signal towers or something that. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Going to the moon and just literally sitting on the moon, bro, that just sounds crazy. I just be seeing videos of people actually being on the moon. Yeah. And you see the full view of the Earth, bro. I feel like I passed out or something.
Nah,
just like,
for sure, bro.
That just sounds crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Crazy. That shit look crazy. And then you fighting gravity, bro. You gotta like float. You gotta
eat different too.
Yeah,
I seen eat regular food.
Dude, not even that, bro. I seen a video of dude in the spaceship. He was brushing his teeth and he has to squeeze the toothbrush like this and catch it through the gravity. to brush his teeth. Like, I don't know. I would never go to space. I think I would pass out too. Like, that would fear me. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes a decent amount of days to get out there too. Like, I think like 100 days or something, bro. So, but if you can live stream to that, hey, if that backpack can make you live stream at the moon, bro, like, y'all need to raise that backpack price.
Bro, did Kenny smoke between this video too?
It's to 50K or 100K.
Don't say that. Y'all need to cop me that backpack one day, bro.
Yo, streaming at the moon. Tell you, man, them face boys streaming on the plane. I couldn't believe it. Like, that is mind-boggling, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
I barely get Wi-Fi on the plane when I travel. Like, y'all live streaming is ridiculous.
Oh, that's crazy.
And that's 1080p.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Let me see. Oh, you know, I got a personal question, but I don't think I've ever asked you this. How did you get the name Flight? Like, where'd that come from?
That straight come from like 10th grade, bro. I mean, I had about like 7 nicknames growing up, but that was the main one because I just came to school high and stuff. People would just be like, bro, you always catching flights before class. I'm trying to be like you. And then it started, I played Xbox 360 online in the days. That was like always my gamer tag. So I just made that my brand and stuff. It was just, it's no brainer. No.
I did not. Yeah. Okay. Cash flight. I can see that. Damn, they were saying that terms back in the day too.
Yeah, 10th grade, but it ain't nothing new.
Damn.
All right. Let's see. All right. This is a funny question. Bryce runs. He goes, if you're going to live on a deserted island for 6 months, who are the 3 people you're bringing with you?
Deserted island?
Deserted island.
Oh man. Damn, deserted island.
Well, you can even do what would you bring with you?
I mean, I
that's easier.
for sure bring a duck pack. I was gonna say duck pack and like 2 like beautiful ladies. I was just trying to think of some names. And I was also trying to think of some that ain't in relationships. I ain't trying to. But,
so just 2 Eddie beautiful ladies. And
yeah,
duck
like
pack.
some dime pieces and duck pack.
Okay.
And a low key internet too. Some type of an internet.
The
connection.
backpack, bro.
Yeah, the backpack. Yeah, bet.
The 30K backpack.
Yeah, I'll just probably stream that shit.
Okay. Oh, someone says, George Webster says, is Flight full Jamaican? What is your race, actually?
Jamaican?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Where did they get that from?
I don't know. Look, is Flight full Jamaican?
I've said it. I'm African. Yeah. Kenyan. That's where my name comes from.
Kamani?
Yeah.
Attribute, success, luck, hard work. Oh, I think we just talked about that. We got Goof of Gold. What does Flight attribute most to success? Luck, hard work, God, maybe a lot of things.
Literally, I ain't gonna lie, all of the above. I mean, anybody that just like is in a successful space and they don't tell you that they didn't get lucky a little bit or a lot, they're just straight up lying to you and just trying to make it, just, I don't know what. But bro, especially in this space, you have to get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just happens. Like, for me, like, there was a lot of different lucky scenarios and situations that I was just fortunately blessed with. For example, when I first started YouTube, GTA 5, just had dropped. So, like, that was just, like, I was uploading, like, random 3 to 5 minute, 8-minute clips of GTA, just doing a whole bunch of BS and cracking, good views at that time and stuff like that. Damn, and then you had the next gen systems that dropped right after. You had NBA 2K14, you had NBA Live, which people didn't fuck with Live back then like that, except for me. So it's like you had both of those games and stuff that came together. And then you had, the reaction stuff. Like I definitely wasn't the first one to do reactions. There's a lot more people that was a lot more established and stuff starting reacts, but I was definitely like the first, I feel like 7-10 people that was really on it back then, so it made it easier for me to break the algorithm. Little examples like that, so you're gonna have to come across some luck, Mind you, when I was also doing for the first 2 years, it was a struggle. I'm pulling 30, 50 views, 6-hour edits and stuff a day, and you just get that breakthrough. And then also, meeting different other creators or streamers, throughout the, process and stuff that ended up, being big, still to this day. Yeah. So there's definitely a combination of luck, and then, you gotta stay prayed up, God's in my life. Of course, with that, persistence, consistency, all of that stuff is just gonna be a, recipe for success.
So how many hours do you take to edit?
What, now?
Yeah.
Or back then?
Just like a video, just say like a one-on-one. How long?
If it's a 1v1, no less than an hour, probably 30 minutes. It depends how long the video is.
Okay.
I didn't hear nothing.
Just like a video, just say like a. So So how many hours do you take to edit?
What now?
Yeah.
Or back then?
Just like a video, just say like a one-on-one. How
If
long
it's
you
a
take to edit?
1v1, no less than an hour, probably 30 minutes. It depends how long the video is.
Okay. All right, we got all right, Gordon. I feel like I ask this question every single year, bro. When are you actually going to your first NBA game? I feel like I literally.
We're going 100% next NBA season. 100%.
He hasn't coined
We're going, I promise. We're
Bro.
going to 5 NBA games. We're going to 2 NFL
5.
and 2 NFL games, and maybe a baseball game.
Wow.
Maybe baseball. I'm not gonna promise a baseball, but definitely. Like,
I feel like I ask you that every year, bro.
No, yeah,
and
yeah,
you
no.
never end up going. Like,
Nah, next year I for surely am, bro.
all right, Flight says he's going to 5, bro. We
5
gonna see
NBA,
the
2
first one.
NFL, maybe
You-
an MLB.
Do you already know the games? Like you trying to go to?
I gotta start with the Warriors first. So two Warriors, a Lakers, low key a Miami Heat game,
Oh, okay. That's fire.
Hell yeah.
and then some random team or whatever.
What about football? Patriots?
Yeah,
You going
of course,
Patriots?
Patriots.
Only
all day.
Patriots?
I say one Patriot game and maybe like a Rams game or something, or low key I want to go to the Raiders, their new stadium.
Oh, in Vegas?
yeah,
The
Vegas.
Allegiant
Yeah,
Stadium?
I heard
Yeah,
that
we know.
stadium nice.
How you feel about your boy Stephon Diggs, man? That
Oh,
boy
man.
wilding out right now. Yo,
I mean, hey, I can care less what he do off the field as long as he performing. He got that 90 overall plus on the field. I can care less, bro. Honestly.
dude, he's a good ass receiver, bro. I mean, he
You know,
he
it's
did just come
crazy.
off
I
an
didn't think
injury.
he was. I didn't know he was that good until I looked up his stats.
like coming into this year.
Yeah, coming this year because like he played on the Bills before, and like
Mm-hmm.
if you know the Bills are a rival to the Patriots, so I just naturally don't like anybody on the Bills.
Okay.
So like I didn't really pay attention to Diggs like that. But
Yeah.
nah, he got game. I didn't
Nah,
know he was like.
He got hands, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he can catch it. It just, I feel like the conference when he was at the Bills is always just tough, bro. He played the Ravens, played the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so
Yeah.
hard to get to that chip. Now that, wait, Patriots in that division too, then, huh?
Yeah, they're in the same
Oh, okay.
division: Bills, Jets, and Dolphins.
Who's their quarterback? Drake May right now?
Yeah. Now he's a pro. He was a Pro Bowler.
Drake May's nice.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
liked
be
him when he was in
one-on-ones.
college, bro. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, well, since the NBA Finals, who you got winning the finals, bro? And how many series?
OKC in 6.
6.
Honestly, I feel like I'm giving the Pacers too much credit. I really want to say a sweep, but I'm hoping the Pacers make it a series. I'll say 6. Because, bro, you look, the only player, I mean, OKC is definitely inexperienced too, but they just got more talent.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't see the Pacers really.
They're like the
I
same.
really would genuinely be shocked if they take it to like 7 games and they win, or if they even make it 5 games and the Pacers win. Like,
They're like the same team. It's just OKC a little more polished.
yeah.
That's how I see it. Like they almost the same team. It just SG a little better scorer than Tyrese, obviously. They got 2 bigger big men. I mean, they got Caruso, bro. Yeah, actually, OKC might win that
That's
in
what
5.
I'm saying.
low-key. They
The
actually-
injuries might, another thing too, like it could be a factor. You know, both the teams are drained. It's the end of the season.
Right,
so,
right.
you know, hopefully, you know, both teams stay healthy throughout the
Yeah.
whole finals. That's going to be a big factor too.
I mean, they both won in 5 except for, I think the Pacers won in 6 against the Knicks. So
Yeah.
I really wanted the Knicks, bro. I wish it was the Knicks and Timberwolves. That would have been a lit series. Like, we'll see how many people tune into the OKC versus Indiana, series. But it's gonna be good basketball. Is it gonna be entertaining?
I hope
I
so,
don't know,
man.
you know
If
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
blowout every game, bro,
Yeah.
I'm literally like, bro.
Cause OKC could blow a motherfucker out, bro. I
Yeah,
seen them
no, dead ass.
like 40 piece, bro. And then the next game they lose by 20. So it's like random. Hopefully every game is like just down to the wire and
Bro,
exciting.
we need down
man.
to the wire finals,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
'Cause they've been fucking
All right.
recently with this shit, bro.
I guess it's time to do this. Let me see this, man. All right, Fly. I've been doing this video.
Finna pull out some za. The duck cart.
I've been doing this video. Is guess the NBA player's name Flight Edition.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I did this with the only other person I did this with was Swaggy P.
Uh-huh.
All right. Since you're the creator, man, you should get. I don't know how many this is, but I'm saying you should go perfect.
I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? All right.
Do it.
First player up, bro. Who's that?
Dr. Seuss. Green eggs and ham. Come on, man.
Bro, how'd you get how'd you get Dr. Seuss off that, bro? Like,
Shit, it just be flowing, bro. His name.
flowing?
Yeah, his name and just it just
Max
matches. I know some of these NBA players gotta appreciate the nicknames. Like
They
got
some
to.
do. I think I saw a clip of
Jalen Wood.
Was it Pajensky? I think you were talking to
Pods,
him or
yeah,
Pods,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like you said something, and he's all like, bro, somebody said like, oh, I like that nickname or something like that. I forgot who it was, but all right.
Oh, he do call that nigga Jalen.
Next one.
Come on, man.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
That's easy. All right, not gonna lie, bro. I was very shocked at this name.
Yeah.
All right, but
Butler waking up at 5 a.m. Jimmy, come on.
it's because he makes coffee, right, at 5 a.m.
No, not even that. You know, he literally said he wakes up at 5 a.m. to go shoot around or just wakes up in general to just go to like, you know, practice and stuff. They said it when he was on the Heat. So that's where I got the nickname from. It started, I think, in like quarantine. That where it came out on.
Oh,
I called him that since then.
I can actually confirm that source. I don't know if they train together anymore, but you know who Chris Johnson is?
Yeah.
Back in the day, Chris Johnson used to tell me he had to wake up at 4 a.m. to meet Jimmy Butler at 5 a.m. at the gym. I'm not even kidding. Like,
See, bro,
that
that's
was
why
confirmed.
I did not want to go to the NBA, bro. I'd rather wake up at 5 to stream or do YouTube than go
Facts.
dribble a basketball, bro. Bro, imagine somebody yelling in your face at 5 a.m. Get down! Defense!
Dude, and you're just drenched in sweat. Like, he said he used to wring the towel like this, bro, just sweat everywhere at like 5:36 in the morning.
Nah, bro, I'm good, bro.
All right, next one.
Sidecom.
MVP, Eastern Conference MVP.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, I actually don't know this one. I've never done this one.
You just took it.
I used to call him John Morant's brother like 2 years ago, but I ain't gonna lie, he did glow up. So I give him the SGA.
SGA?
Or
just-
John Morant's brother.
John Morant's brother. We go John Morant's brother. You know, I heard some on a Reddit. His nickname, they be calling him Shea Gorgeous Alexander. That's what I heard.
That is crazy.
I
man.
never said it. All right,
That's
it's not
crazy.
me.
Don't call no man
Y'all made it
gorgeous.
up. I seen it on TikTok.
TikTok. That's your
All right, this is an interesting one.
Levine, Zach Levine.
Zach Levine. Zach Levine. All right.
Got to add the mail.
Abdemayo.
Add the mail.
Wait, what?
Add the mail.
Add the mayo.
That was crazy.
Like ADD the mayo. Add
Yeah.
the add the mayo. I thought it was abdemayo. All right.
It
All
could be
right.
both too.
One of the
Runs
best
off.
players right now in the Lakers.
Luka Doncic. You seen he drop weight, right?
Oh, I did, bro. I saw a video of his wife actually like making him a salad and fruit, bro. Hey, y'all better watch out next year. I promise you. Oh, we gotta say this one. Oh man, there's so many good ones in here. Oh.
Got Fear the Beard. He really has about multiple nicknames. You got Honey Bun Harden.
Honey Bun Harden.
You got Fear the Beard. Yeah, those are the two. Which
Honey
of
Bun
y'all
Harden.
nicknames is better? The reason for the Honey Bun Harden, he showed up to practice. You know what I'm saying? Or not practice. He got gifted for his birthday by Lil Baby,
Lil
like
Baby.
100 honey buns.
I remember that.
And then
actually.
the teams was just like making a rumor saying, "Oh, he be out of shape and this and that." It was just like a runoff thing.
Dude, I actually remember that clip of him getting, it was like in a car, right?
Yeah,
and then
stole
he
a nigga
literally
whole
got
flow.
gifted in a duffel bag 100 honey buns or something like
That's
that.
crazy.
Which, I don't know if it's a joke. I feel like he does eat the honey buns and he's always lit at the game. Like, especially the Rockets game.
I think they said that was his favorite snack or something like that. So
Freaking Harden, bro.
there's a lot of NBA players that had I don't know if you remember Rose. They said he used to go through candy, like hella candy or something. I was
Derrick
like-
Rose?
Yeah, Derrick Rose.
I heard Lamar Odom used to eat a lot of candy.
He's one of them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could not eat candy before a game, bro. Like,
Shit, I stopped eating candy in general, bro. It's just like bad for your teeth.
yeah,
Like,
teeth, there's so much sugar in it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's not healthy for you, candy. But it's good. Don't get me wrong, candy is good.
Yeah, shit.
All right.
got me Conley and Michaels.
Conley of Michaels.
Hey, he's still in the league, bro. He's been in the league since I
Bro,
was in,
he-
like 6th grade.
dude,
No bull.
I remember him getting drafted, bro, like from Ohio State. I was like, man, this guy looks nice. He literally the uncle of the league. Like, I'm not even kidding, because he don't got athleticism. He's really just like a decent defender that can knock down threes. Like, he's like the uncle at the 24-hour fitness, I swear.
The GOAT. Call him the GOAT. Besides Jokic.
LeBron!
You asked me the same question last time.
All right, man. Last but not least, you gotta get this one, man.
Look at Curry, man.
Steph, Chef, look at Wardell Curry, man. Come
Look
on, man.
at Curry,
Look
man.
at Curry, man.
Bro,
So
what are you Curry
inspirational.
gonna link, bro?
Shit, soon, bro. We got multiple things lined up. I can't talk about, but that's
What is
see that collab, my nigga.
Coming soon.
You see when Cash met him?
Yeah.
Was you a little hot about that, or was
Nah,
it?
hell nah, bro.
Nah?
Because at the end of the day, I'm really, taking a W. Like, I've said this before, but Under Armour every month sends me, his kicks, his shoes. The Under Armour team, we be in contact every month, so
That's
it's like,
fucking
I got the
big,
real
bro.
inside scoop. I mean,
That's a celeb,
Cash didn't
bro.
keep the same energy.
2.8 million
He went
on
there and
Twitch right
dapped them
now.
up and was fangirled out. That's in the ref uniform, bro. That's rough.
Wait, hold on, what?
Fangirled out. I mean,
Cash?
Cash didn't keep the same energy. He went there and dapped them up and was fangirled out. That's in the ref uniform, bro.
To watch that.
That's rough.
I don't know. Did he win that contest?
What the?
Was it a 3-point contest in that?
Yeah.
He won it?
Not Curry?
No, Cash.
No, hell no.
Oh.
No, hell no.
What's up with you and Cash in the 3-point contest? How'd you lose to him, bro?
I didn't lose, bro. He cheated.
Yeah, he did.
What the hell?
He
By
did.
default, bro. And the crazy thing is, I told him to replay because one of your feet was on the line, and come to find out, it was 4 different times his foot was on the line. So like, not only did I get the win by default, he's getting bashed right now, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I tell y'all.
Hey, Cash is catching so much flack from that cheating shit, bro. Half of the nation on your ass about that.
Old basketball coach told me, there's no such thing as cheating in life. You can only cheat yourself, and that's facts.
Nah,
It's
Cash.
always gonna come back to you.
Bro, Cash always does that. I even called it in the video. I'm like, bro, just watch Cash's foot because he loves to like step on that line like perfectly too. It's like perfect. He steps on the line. I'm like,
I literally didn't only see but one time he stepped up. I didn't even see the other 3 times because I was all the way at half court. I can't see that.
yeah.
But yeah, that's bad. Bad. Not only I got the W, I also need a free rematch too, so I could possibly go 2-0.
Yeah. Nah, I saw this clip of Soul Illuminati. He said, life on the line. Who are you
Yeah, I seen
choosing,
that.
Flight or Cash? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cash recently, I can't even cap. I'm putting my life on you. Like, no
Man.
cap. Because I seen
Been in
Cash's
the
shot.
lab, man.
Cash in the last year, it's been looking rough, Cash. Been looking rough.
Nah,
My bicep,
he was,
bro.
he got the double flicker. Like, it's like a, like
Bro, I
this.
didn't even notice that until he pointed it out.
Yeah, he has a
That's
double
crazy.
flicker. Like, yo, is at least one motion. You
Yes,
know
that's
what
how
I'm
it's
saying?
supposed to be.
Cash,
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 take
he
notes,
like,
bro.
Kenny, you on
Come
dick, bro.
Should
You
be
on
writing
dick.
these down.
My God, Kenny.
Cash got the double flick, bro. And sometimes it's all net, but if not, double flick, bro.
Oh, come on. Should be writing these down.
Cash got the
Cash, take notes, bro. Come on. Should be writing these down.
Cash got the double flick, bro. And sometimes it's all net, but if not, Cash got the double flick, bro. And sometimes it's all net, but if not,
Yo.
You asked me the same question last time.
oh, that's a good one. All right, we got Julius Shooter 30. Sorry, Jew the Shooter 30. What any advice on mental health? I've been struggling through this, and one tips on advice on this. Do y'all need? Bro, first off, let me re-ask the question because that was pretty. Basically, he's asking, do you got any advice on mental health? He's struggling, and he wants tips and advice. You got any tips?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta think about it this way, bro. It's gonna take you far, bro. You literally live once, bro. You gotta think ahead. Let's say I'm gonna just guess your age, maybe like anywhere 15 to 20 to do that, ask that question. Bro, think about in 20 years from now, bro. Think about in 20, 25 years from now, like where you picture you could possibly be in life, bro. And think about the stuff that you did maybe 5 years from however old you are now, and ask yourself how much do you care about it. That's gonna be how much you're gonna care about it the same way years down the line. Okay, with that being said, anybody's time can go at any given point. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what happens when when it's your time to go. So are you gonna spend your time moping around, you know what I'm saying, being in a dark corner, you know what I'm saying, being down about yourself, overthinking, letting people get in your head? Or are you gonna put yourself to be the best possible person that you can possibly be in life, you know what I'm saying, and make a statement for yourself, you know what I'm saying, to be remembered, you know? Because unfortunately, you know, people don't really wanna hear all of that, oh, like, I'm sad, you know, mental health, this and that. They're just gonna tell you to work harder, bro. So you might as well just work harder, you all right?
Facts.
So you'll be fine. Remember, everything that you're stressing about, you're gonna be laughing at in 15 to 20 years, so. It's gonna take you far.
Man, not even 15, 20, bro. Like
probably, yeah.
in
Honestly,
a
5
year
years. There's a lot of
sometimes,
things
bro,
that
like,
I used to overthink about all the time 3 to 5 years ago, and I was just like, damn, bro, like, this is just gonna be, I wouldn't say the end of the world, but this is just gonna be long lasting in my head forever. And then like, I'll just be reminiscing on certain things. I'm just like, bro, I sat here and really let this take over and stress me out. Like when I could have been just like living my best life on this certain occasion.
Yeah.
You don't want to beat yourself up and just be like, damn, I could have did this if I would have just like been a little bit more tougher in this scenario, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be that tight, man.
But on top of that, man, Flight would say, honestly, bro, what I've been doing every day, you guys, is literally I wake up, I go outside, and I name at least one thing I'm grateful for every day. Like,
that's
if you do that, bro, I promise you, things just get easier. I feel like low-key, y'all probably think you're the only one going through something, but I promise you everyone goes through something. They just don't talk about it, you know? So just know if you're going through something, bro, it's really like God is just testing you. He's like, all right, he's a strong warrior. I'm gonna put him through this, and I'm gonna have him go through it. So the next time, if he goes through something again, he gonna learn from it. He's gonna be better. Like, so just know if you going through something, bro, I promise you, it's like,
trust me, and don't be thinking because you see your favorite person like on the internet, whether if it's an athlete, rapper, entertainer, creator, streamer, etc. Bro, don't think that they not going through something, bro. They just know how to hide it and mask. You know what I'm saying? Everything. They probably can be going through something more mentally draining than you. You don't even know it. And all you have to do is just motherfucking just show up, do something. You know what I'm saying? Keep pursuing.
Yeah.
And you got 2 times less the problems. You know.
Bro, so do that, man. If you wake up in the morning, just go outside, take a deep breath, and just name one thing you're grateful for, bro. I promise you it'll help you get throughout life, like, no cap. All right, we got another one. All right, we got 4 stars, Aiden. He says, how does Flight in June get created?
How does he get created?
Yeah, like, I guess we'll go from, like, in May. Like, how are you mentally preparing to go into June, bro? Because I feel like June is, like, it's been your shit for the past, what, 5 years now? Like,
yeah. So shit, I just be chilling, and then just like superpowers from a different planet, you know what I'm saying, outside of Earth called Venus. It starts on like May 25th, and then it just get all the powers summoned, and then just get magic powers, man, for June, bro. All aspects is just boosted.
Do you feel like hella more motivated during June? Like, does it carry forward after the months too, or is it just like June, you're going 1,000% every single day?
I say the first question wise, definitely.
All right, we're gonna do 2 more questions, y'all. Flight gotta go somewhere. Most likely streaming reactions. We got Jaden. We're just gonna go Jay. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, buddy. Michael Beasley versus Lance Stevenson. Who you got winning and why? Have you seen that with the TNC thing?
I
They're playing one-on-one?
I know about TNC, but I ain't see like if they got beef or something.
No, they playing one-on-one. Michael Beasley versus Lance Stevenson for 100,000. Who you got in that? One-on-one. I think they're playing up to 30.
I've always said Michael Beasley's a bust. 100%. Yeah, I remember back in the day when he got drafted with Derrick Rose and stuff, they was trying to say Michael Beasley's gonna be the one to be the star, and then Derrick Rose gonna be the bust, and it was the opposite. I don't think Michael Beasley, he don't got really a game like that, bro. He was just a college wonder, you know? I see Lance Stevenson. I'll take him in that.
In a one-on-one up to 30.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson got more of a bag, bro.
Okay.
Michael Beasley just, I mean, if he posts stuff all game, maybe, but.
Yeah. I think it's a dribble limit, though. It's like 4 dribbles, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I got Lance.
Damn. Lance Stevenson. I'm gonna go with Michael Beasley on that one. I don't know. I heard Michael Beasley used to beat LeBron one-on-one.
No, I've heard that. I heard that rumor. Like, but this is not the Miami Heat days, though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's years ago.
All right, we'll just end it on this, man. Last question, Flight. What you got? You got your goal. Let's do your goals for the end of 2025. Inspiration for anybody watching, man, and just you know, we'll just do those 2. So goals for end of 2025 and just inspirational words for the people watching.
Goals 2025. Get a first gold or platinum song. Officially get like all my strain and carts and stuff outside of the states, just except for California, like, you know, outside the other states that are legal and stuff. Get that captivated. YouTube.
Oh, because it's a little tougher to probably get them in states where like dispensaries are only available, you know, because you can't get y'all anywhere else somehow.
One of the channels reached 10 million subs for streaming. Maybe touch like 25,000 like total subs or something. And then like motivation to everybody else through the year. I mean, you gotta just keep pushing, you know? You keep overthinking, you keep looking in the mirror and telling yourself that, you know, I feel like I'm stagnant, I feel like nothing's happening. Like, that's when it's just the beginning. You gotta keep pushing harder. Stop letting people, you know, get in your head, people that don't have no drives and aspirations, people that don't even do, like, let's say if you're trying to be a creator and they're not a creator themselves, how are you gonna listen to somebody else telling you, oh, you're not gonna be able to make this won't work for you or this won't work?
Yeah.
Like, you can't listen to people that are not even trying what you're doing, you know? So I feel like that's the best option, you know? Stay healthy too, man, you know? Stop eating bullshit, stop drinking sodas. You know, your body is a temple. So remember that. Body, it can affect everything, bro. What you eating and stuff is gonna affect your creativity, it's gonna affect how you treat others, it's gonna affect, you know, how you move on a daily basis.
That's a fact.
Yeah, eat better, stop overthinking, keep pushing. You're gonna get somewhere.
I like that. I like that. Hey, man, appreciate Flight
Yeah, of
as
course.
always.
You already
Annual
know.
mukbang. Y'all already know what it is, man. Be sure to check out Flight's channel. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. We out there.
All right, man. That was a great video. Nice and informative. Serious interview with FlightReacts and Kenny Chao. Like, seems like a solid dude, bro. He's just like anyone else, you know. He just came out from the dirt, did nothing but grind for 2 years before he made a name. That's just proving me like I need to do the same. Like, I gotta keep going every day. I don't know. I was wondering when he started streaming, you know. But I'm definitely about to go up this year. Something's telling me I'm about to have some great times this year. Content shit. So if you enjoyed the video of my reaction, throw me a like, man. Throw me a subscribe, man. We trying to go up. Ready to entertain. We'll be back with another one soon.